Hello guys, today we are going to see how to connect any camera with the MATLAB and capture the images or videos and how to save that image in a particular folder. Let us first create one folder on a desktop. The folder names I have created here is MATLAB test folder. Now open your MATLAB from your shortcut icon on desktop. I have opened the MATLAB. You can see this particular window in the MATLAB. The by default path for the MATLAB when you open it, it is different one like a bin folder from where you open the MATLAB. You have to change the path from here, browse the folder icon. If you click it, it will browse you to the bin folder. Now you can go to the desktop, you can select your created folder, that is a MATLAB test folder, and you can select that folder. So when you select that folder, the MATLAB by default path will become that particular folder path, and currently that folder is empty, so it is not showing anything. We will save the images captured by the camera in this particular folder. Now open this image acquisition tool. You will find this tool in app, so that if you open this particular tool, image acquisition tool, you will see this kind of window if it is open. Now in this particular window, the hardware browser is there where you can see your camera. If that camera is connected to your system, you can see here multiple cameras by the name and the resolutions that camera provides. Now as I open the MATLAB from my laptop, it is showing the laptop webcam with his name and the resolutions provided by this particular webcam. The multiple resolutions are there. You can select any resolution. This is the default camera of that particular laptop. It is showing of type WinVideo. There are multiple image acquisition adapters are there. The installed adapters you can see here in information window. That is a DCAM is there, GIG is there, WinVideo is there, GNTL is there. Your camera connected to your system is of any type. So if that camera is of from these four types, it will show that name in a bracket. Now the webcam, laptop webcam is of WinVideo type, so it is showing that WinVideo type. Now as I haven't connected any camera, external camera, USB camera to the laptop, it is not showing here. Now we'll connect a camera. Now I have connected one camera, USB camera with this laptop. After connecting a camera, go to the tools and refresh this particular image acquisition hardware tool. If you refresh it, that camera will get appeared in this window. Now you can see that camera is appeared, bestseller camera, the make of this camera, and the type of this camera is WinVideo as it is showing in the bracket. Similarly, it is showing multiple resolutions that camera is providing. The default is 1024 into 768, the very famous resolution. The maximum resolution provided by this camera is 2592 into 1942. Now to open this camera, to preview this camera, you have to select the resolution amongst these multiple resolutions. Let's say we'll select the highest resolution. After selecting the resolution, now the disabled buttons are getting enabled. If I click on this start preview, the preview window will appear here. Let us click on this start preview. Now you can see the camera window. I have kept one object, this kind of object. You can put any kind of object. Let us say we'll keep a mobile. So if you keep on mobile or keep any object, let us keep this one larger object here. You can put any object that you have to process or that you want to process in MATLAB. You can put that particular object. Now if you want to capture the image, you can directly click on this start acquisition. It will capture the images. Now you can see this acquisition parameter window here. Here are the different parameters are there, different camera parameters. Like in general, it is the frames per trigger. That means once you click on this start acquisition, how many frames you want to capture, like how many images you want to capture, one images, two images, or infinite images, or continuously capture. If you want to capture a video, you can put it on event and you can just start acquisition. So it will capture multiple images very fastly. Now the frames per trigger are 1, so it will capture the single image. In device properties, like this, multiple properties are there: brightness, exposure, gain, and many more. If I change these properties, you can see the change is there in that preview window. If I increase the brightness is getting increased of this camera. Again, you can vary the exposure also, you can vary the gain also, or you can vary the frames rate by using this particular device property window. In logging, again, where you want to save that images, either in an internal memory, camera memory, or in a laptop memory, or in a hard disk. Triggering option is also there, how to trigger the camera, like from hardware, software, manual, immediate. Region of interest is also there. You can see this preview window. If you want to capture only the object with a very smaller window, you can crop that particular section from the region of interest window. You can select the crop section tool by pressing this particular button, select or edit button. If I press this button, you can capture particular, or you can crop particular window. Like this, you can crop. You can double click on this window so that it will crop that particular section. Now you can see this particular. Now this is the actual image it will capture if I press this start acquisition button. So whatever the extra things are there, they are gone. Again, if you want to reset that particular view, particular preview, you can press the reset button in the same window. Reset. So again it will go to the previous original preview window. Now we'll capture the image and we'll save that image. Press on start acquisition button. It will capture one image, and that image we can save in a particular folder. That folder we created on a desktop. Now if you press on this export data button, it will ask to save the image in different formats. The formats are like mat file or a simple image, or if you want to save that image, or if you want to directly take that image to the workspace, MATLAB workspace for directly working, you can take it by some variable name, or to the image tool to process it directly without saving, or as an image file you can save it. I select the image file. Now you can type the name, let's say i1.jpg. If I click on OK, this image will get saved in a MATLAB default path. The default path of the MATLAB is MATLAB folder, MATLAB test folder, and you can see this particular image is appeared here. This is the simple step to capture an image by using the external camera connected to the system by using the MATLAB image acquisition tool. Again, you can start the preview because we have clicked on this particular start acquisition. So again, if you want to start the preview, you have to click on this start preview window. Again, this particular MATLAB preview will get started. Again, you can put any other objects, smaller objects, or any other objects to capture, and you can capture the same things. You can start acquisition, it will capture a single image. Then again, you can go to the export data to save that particular image, and you can save that image. So we'll export data, we'll put the name like i2.jpg, and you can save that image. So again, this image will get saved. You can see this i2.jpg image is getting saved. Again, you can see the start. If you want to stop this particular processing or stop this capturing, you can click on this stop preview. The preview will get stopped, and you can close that window. Obviously, the image acquisition tool will get closed. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any queries, please write it in comment section. Thank you once again.